Well, I can tell you that the very first time I saw him, I got butterflies. That's kind of silly to say at my age, but it's true.
My dad was a chill guy, the epitome of chill. He liked to race like motorcycles. He was like a cool dad. He'd pick me up from elementary school and everyone's like, whoa. And they'd see me get my helmet on. He would zoom. You know, he liked to ride fast, but not too fast when we were on the back. My dad was a cool dad. That was supposed to be short.
No.
I have way more to say than that.
Rebecca in her 20s, Barbara in her 80s. Putting a name to the face of patients and family members allows us to really develop programs that meets the needs of the family members when their loved one has died.
I had him at home for several weeks. It was a 24-hour job for me. And when they finally found a bed for us here, I just felt like I was coming to an oasis. It was like a sanctuary.
I just remember the team was so compassionate towards me. I had been his caregiver for 2 years, and they were like, it's okay, we've got it now. And they're like, you can just be his daughter now.
We had our privacy, we had all of the support we needed, and he just quietly slipped away.
When somebody dies, we have a number of rituals that we do here to support families in, having the most dignified and peaceful passing of their loved one that is possible.
The rituals that they do after that time are quite lovely. Most of the staff came into the room, said a universal prayer, and then we had that procession to music.
So we offer individual support if someone's needing more immediate support one-on-one, but we also offer several groups. Barbara attended our 8-week support group, and following that, she participated in our drop-in art group. She's a regular participant in our walking group.
Sometimes attending a bereavement group could feel like an added burden. I'm already struggling with my own loss. And what we hear from the group members who attend our groups is that, in fact, it's almost as though the opposite takes place. There's a lightening. I'm not carrying this alone.
Barbara was someone who arrived at our support group and couldn't say much about her loved one. She was very emotional, and over the 8-week process, evolved to be able to share, to process and speak about her emotions and her coping, and develop, some empathy for herself.
He was kind, witty, really generous. He was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Toute personne endeuillée a l'habitude de répéter sans cesse ce qu'ils sont en train de vivre. Et à un moment donné, il n'y a juste plus de mots. Et là, la musique, l'art, vient jouer un rôle très important en servant d'autres langages pour décrire leur peine.
It helped because in my day-to-day life and at work, it's like I had to push it down. It gave me a release. I could talk about it.
Tous les participants ont écrit sur un tableau blanc certaines citations. Et Rebecca, elle était la première en partageant la citation « I can do hard things ». Et lors de la dernière séance, j'ai présenté la chanson au groupe.
I'm so honored that my quote that I said was the name of the song. So the title of the song is I Can Do Hard Things.
Anger is the guardian of fear. I screamed at the sky just to feel you near. I can do hard things. I can do hard things.
When we go through some of the hardest experiences of our life, you can take away what you want from it. It can make you empathetic. It can give you an open heart to helping others.
In all my experience, I have realized that joy and grief coexist. I really believe that now, and I never ever thought of that before.
My dad, despite his cancer diagnosis, he was still able to make it to my wedding. He and I recorded a song when I was like 14. It was Alicia Keys' If I Ain't Got You, and we danced to that song at my wedding. So he got to have like his wish.
For the